I just got done swimming in the ocean, and I just want to talk about what just happened to me. Nobody's gonna believe this shit. So, I'm out there snorkeling, and I'm floating on this pink pool noodle. I'm just enjoying it, and let me preface this with, I'm from Ohio. I'm terrified of water because I've been bumped by a shark and stepped on a pufferfish and stung by a jellyfish and bit by a copperhead, and all this shit's happened. So I've always been terrified of water, even fresh water, but ever since I got my snorkeling gear, I have come out of my shell. And so I'm out as far as the ocean that I felt like getting, or I dared myself to get, because I was starting to hyperventilate a little bit, but I was also trying to be a big girl. And I had all these thoughts. I was under the water and I was just floating perfectly, and I had all these thoughts come to me, like about how the sunlight was filtering through the water, and the bubbles were floating so perfectly. They were shining like diamonds, and I was looking at all the shapes in the sand, and I'm underwater for like 15 minutes at this point, just floating on the surface, but my face underwater. And I was thinking about camombre, which is my favorite word, Japanese word. It means sunlight filtering through the trees. And I was thinking about how Zachary thought of me when he was at church because the sunlight was filtering through the stained glass. And now the sunlight is filtering through the water. And I just felt so at peace in that moment. And I just wanted to try something out. And I knew it was going to work, but I also thought maybe I'm not as magical as I think I am, but I was trying not to second guess myself. And I thought, people have always called me like Amanda Hannah, Amanda Irwin, and like Snow White, and Amanda Goodall, and all these things. And I thought, all right, well, if I'm like the Snow White of land, then I wonder if I'm the Snow White of the sea. But I was scared but I just had that moment where I just like let it go, and I was floating. This is the part nobody's gonna believe, but I swear this just happened to me. I jokingly, but serious, was thinking in my head, I'm gonna make the noise that the killer whale does on Free Willy, that like noise. Mommy. So I did it, and I thought, hold on, baby, Mama's having a moment. No, go play in your pool. Please play in your pool for a minute. Like, I'm trying to have like a moment where I'm talking about this whole experience, and he's where was I? So I make that noise, and I felt like once was enough, but I'm gonna give it 2 more. So I did it again, and I'm just floating there, and I'm trying to be at peace, and I'm thinking about like Ariel from Disney and all kinds of not stupid, but just things. And this fucking dolphin swam by me. This dolphin swam by me. And maybe it was already there and I just didn't see it. But what are the chances that I'm having all these thoughts and I make that noise from one of my favorite movies of childhood? And a dolphin swims by me. It had to have only been like 8 or 9 feet away. I've been canoeing, kayaking, whatever, down at rivers and literally saw mother and baby deer standing up on the bank. And I've stopped and I hushed everybody and literally walked up to these fucking deer, and the mom like shoved this baby in my hands. And I remember people like, they were freaking out. They were saying like, how's this girl doing this? And are you guys seeing this right now? And that was one of my most favorite memories of my life. But I just had a dolphin. And it swam around me and I was out there and I freaked out for a minute because like Florida is the shark capital bite of the universe, or of the universe, I guess, of the world. Because I wasn't sure at first if it was a fucking dolphin, but it was, because I came out of the water like, oh my god, I just saw a fucking dolphin, da 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 da. And these people were up on the bank and they were pointing at it and gasping and like, I don't know. It was, since I've been to Florida, I've had otters go by me in the river. And I've seen manatees and horseshoe crabs. And now a dolphin. And I feel like I called the motherfucker. Like, I really feel like I called it. And I just can't believe it. And like, this is all real emotions I'm experiencing right now. I really didn't get to experience it as it was happening because I was in shock. But I'm just so grateful for this moment. Like, there's so much shit in my life that's been not so much fun. But it's moments like these that just, I will never forget this. I'm sorry for ugly crying. And I don't even know what I look like. I can't even see myself right now. I don't really give a fuck. I just swim with a fucking dolphin because I did a free willy call. I feel like a badass right now. I know I'm a badass right now. Nobody in Ohio is gonna believe it. Well, actually, they might. But what are the fucking odds, man? I literally wished for it. And I didn't have a camera, which is fine because that moment was just for me. But yeah, that's what just happened. I swam with a fucking dolphin. I'll try to read some of these comments now that I'm fucking... What kind of drug is she on? You're hilarious. I literally just... Fuck you. Not on one. Just swam with a dolphin and had an amazing moment. Not gonna let you fucking ruin it for me. Jealous much? I just swam with a fucking dolphin. Suck my dick.